Yo, I'm not your typical mythical creature, a speaker of patterns of thoughts with abstract features. Like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde combined, part animal, part man, part all-seeing eye. Exploring metaphorical, metaphysical sides of parts of my dormant mind where latent powers preside. Precise potent poet, plus prodigal son, plus apostles and prophets all roll into one. I'm an apostle and a prophet, both rolling the blunt. I'm a natural version of that high when I'm writing this stuff. It's Mr. Rare Form, surreality, the oracle, recorded oratory, manifestations of truth. Rhyme from 12 p.m. till midnight's tick-tock, freestyle to a hidden beat and falling raindrops. A deity, whether you believe it or not, I transcend from the trends and what you thought was hip-hop. They walk the walk while I levitate casually. My insight is really foresight mastery. They say real talk but live inside a fantasy. What's real actually? What's real actually? They walk the walk while I levitate casually. My insight is really foresight mastery. They say real talk but live inside a fantasy. What's real? These are just fragments of figments of my imagination, compressed into a well-dressed creation. Translation, this transaction is taking place in the location in my mind's dark basement. I sat atop the mountaintop meditating, mastering education with the knowledge of the ancients. Started flowing, levees started breaking, won't drown underground, also mastered levitation. Kick flows like a sensei when the pen spray, karate chopping samples, my thoughts could make bricks break. That's just how I deal with life's technicalities, poised on this tightrope we all call reality. Mouth's a gun barrel, smoking from the words spoken, flowing, testing if your mind can decode it. Fully out of focus, pixelated and broken, a dream in stop motion recomposed by the poet. They walk the walk while I levitate casually. My insight is really foresight mastery. They say real talk but live inside a fantasy. What's real actually? What's real actually? They walk the walk while I levitate casually. My insight is really foresight mastery. They say real talk but live inside a fantasy. What's real actually? What's real actually?
Yo, better walk that walk, just talk that talk, that's all just blasphemy. If you're asking me, it's actually deep when you speak about blasting heat. So we just relax the beat, cause surreal is more real than most of what you've seen.
They don't walk that walk, they just talk that talk, that's all just blasphemy.
If you're asking me, it's actually weak when we speak about blasting heat. So we just relax the beat, cause surreal is more real than most of what you see.